it's weird.
I'm gonna say it. Hey guys, we kind of wanted to talk about idol culture here in Korea and then sort of fandom culture in general, because I do find it really fascinating. We ourselves are K-pop fans. I'm not a high-key fandom of any sort. Like, I wouldn't call myself an ARMY, or I wouldn't call myself the other ones. I don't know. I thought it was really interesting, especially with the recent Kang Daniel and Twice's Jihyo scandal. If you guys don't know, so they're dating. Big breaking news. And it was really surprising for me, because usually a lot of times when idols date, the girl gets a lot of flack, but in this case Daniel actually got most of the brunt criticisms. One, because people think he's really changed, because he was on a Produce 101 show, which is where they turn a trainee into an idol basically, and he wasn't famous prior to the show, and now he's living in this like really luxurious neighborhood, drives a really fancy car, and now he's dating this like super famous idol. People were really criticizing him for having the time to date when he's not even when he just came out with his first single since leaving the group 101.
And I think also why she's not getting very much hate is because like people think that like, oh, like she's put her time in with Twice, so like
her dating ban was just lifted this year.
Yeah, so like people are like, okay, like she deserves to date, but he does not deserve to date because he is not successul enough or whatever.
Saying he's just starting out as a solo artist, like how dare he have the time? And it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm gonna say it.
Like, yeah, it's weird. Especially like they seem to have this idea that you're not working hard if you're dating. Like you can't work hard and date at the same time, which is not
the case. A lot of the comments are pretty harsh. He was supposed to maintain this like image for me, and now it's broken because he's dating.
Yeah, it's almost like, I think too, because here they market the idols as your boyfriend, you know, and like the idols also say things, they'll tell fans like in V Live and stuff like that, like, oh, like wait for me, like if they're going on tour or something, like wait for me, like don't meet other people, only support me. And so it kind of like, it gives us like back and forth where I think a lot of fangirls here, especially, I think there is a different culture between like Western fans and then like Korean K-pop fans, but especially here I think a lot of the younger girls really feel like
connected, emotionally,
and so then they want to spend their money on, they want to support this person because they feel like, oh, like I'm like helping them, right? You know,
no, there is a definitely standpoint of like, here they'll buy like 1,000 CDs to support their idol, not just to like potentially join their fan meeting, but actually just like support them. It was definitely a huge culture shock when we first came, and we're really living in it. So our next thing was, there's a big super group that SM is creating called Super M, and it's actually filled with some of my favorite people, so I'm personally very excited for it.
As many people know by now, I love NCT and like all their subgroups. There's 4 members of NCT within this group, so I'm like hype for it. I cannot wait.
It's a group full of various members of boy bands in SM, and they're different seniorities. So SHINee is like the #1 one, so Taemin from SHINee, and then NCT is like the latest one,
and then there's EXO.
Yeah,
which are just like, you know, EXO
top level. I love EXO, guys. People are just really mad because they think like, how dare they put all these like senior and junior level artists together into one group that's like rude to the senior artist. Also, they're taking away from the original groups because they're now going to be promoting in the US.
They said that their main groups are still like the priority of these artists. A lot of fans are very up in arms about it. They trended this whole thing on Twitter about like asking them to disband, and I just feel like a lot of people, a lot of fans nowadays, and not even just fans, just like a lot of people, just like everywhere, when someone like posts something, people will immediately like latch onto it and then just spread it, and then it blows up into this whole thing without people like really thinking for themselves or about how the other people feel like when they post these things, you know? Because like my immediate thought whenever I saw that was like, these guys have probably worked so hard to like make all this stuff, and then they put it out there, and then their fans are like, this sucks, don't do it. Like, that probably sucks.
You know, these are artists who probably want to do more for themselves. Yeah, they're already so famous here.
Yeah,
I can't imagine them being more famous.
And I feel like if you're in the entertainment industry and you really love what you do, you don't want to rest.
On top of that, we recently made a video about you know, you guys have probably seen it. It's this K-pop idol dating video. There was a lot of insinuations on our video even. Like little us, like who's even watching us? People were insinuating that we were speaking about certain individuals that honestly we weren't. So I think with that said, it was just like someone commented one thing and then everyone just jumped off on it, even though there was no actual evidence to support it. And also they were, on a side note, like they were insinuating that we should be ashamed for calling people out, but we never called anyone out. So I actually don't even know where that started from. It's just like one of those things where people are so quick to jump off because it's about somebody they idolize, and which, you know, it's fine, like, to be protective and to, you know, obviously enjoy your idols as we also do. But I think the fact that there needs to be a healthier culture stemming from that. It's all about promoting a healthy culture, and I think instead of taking something and attacking people, let's just enjoy it. Like, let's just enjoy the music and the celebrities as they are.
Especially just, not even with this, again, just like, even with just like any news, it's like people don't look for proof for themselves anymore, you know? Like, critical thinking skills. Maybe read the description boxes. Just, you have to think about things before you type things, you know? Also, just like in internet culture today, people will start, someone is over a party, you know, like that could start so quickly on Twitter, and it's like, why? Like every day I look at Twitter, I feel like someone's always like, oh, they're over, they're canceled.
No one's canceled. Everyone's still here. We're all still going, guys. I don't know what this video is really about. It's our little rant, basically. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to
like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye.